Hi, welcome back. This is Shay with the Learning Project. And yes, as you can hear with my voice, I have caught a cold. I actually have had some students that have been out with the flu in my classroom. And it's inevitable. It's like Thanos. It's inevitable. I'm inevitable. Yeah, it's inevitable for teachers to get sick during the school year because students, especially little kids, little kiddos, they just are licking everything and touching everything, and then the next thing you know, you're sick. So this is my second round this year so far of having the flu, but I still wanted to come on and to say hi and to share my day with you. So look at this. Bam. This is some ink for my printer, and y'all remember I had $79.80 to spend from my class wallet. If you saw my other video, y'all went shopping with me when I purchased items for my classroom, and I started off with around $102. I spent around $21, and I ended up with $79.80 left. So guess what I need? I need some ink. So right now I'm getting ready to click. I'm on my desktop and I'm getting ready to click, and I'm going to use those funds, $79.80, to purchase some ink. As teachers, really, I use a lot of ink to print out just pages for homework. I use a lot of ink to print out tests and things like that. I can send those printouts to get copied, so I don't have to like get a class copy or copies for like the entire kindergarten. But ink just flies away. I just use so much ink in just printing copies and to add to the classwork and homework for my kiddos. So right now I've got $79.80, and I'm getting ready to click, and I'm getting ready to buy some ink, and altogether that ink is $69.80. I'm going to go ahead and click my order, and that is it. So altogether of the $79.80, I spent $69.98. So I have about $10 left to spend from my class wallet. The year, I still have, 2 more semesters left in the year. So yeah, anything else that I spend for my classroom or for my students will be coming out of my own pocket. I will not be getting reimbursed for that. So, but yeah. Oh, I also wanted to show you this. You all, look at these markers. I am in dry erase marker heaven right now. I put out that SOS to my parents, and looky here. I have got all of these dry erase markers. They came rolling in, and I knew they were going to come through for me. I have all of these dry erase markers, which should last us for at least a couple of months. So I'm excited. It doesn't take much to excite a teacher. Let me show you exactly how low I am on those dry erase markers. These, I'm gonna push them together. This is all I had left. What, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These 6 are the last remaining from my stash from before. So this teacher is ecstatic. I'm very excited about this haul, this bounty, this plethora of dry erase markers. Like I said, they're just gonna last me and us forever. No, I'm joking. They're gonna last for a couple of months, and then I'll put out another SOS, and I will also get more then. So I'm gonna show you and share with you my hidden drawer. It's not really hidden, but in it are some papers that I need to file. I actually have already graded these papers, but now I need to go ahead and organize them and file them inside of my file cabinet. I'm not looking forward to this. So needless to say, I am not looking forward to organizing all of those papers or filing all of those papers, but now is the time for me to get those things done. I actually will grade my papers immediately. So as soon as my students complete a test or an assignment that I'm going to grade, I grade it immediately and give them their grade. I actually record their grade in my grade book immediately as well. But then I put those papers in that file cabinet, and I'll let them kind of stack up or pile up until I'm ready to just, I don't know, bear down and go ahead and organize those papers and file those papers. So we're gonna see how long it's going to take for me to organize those papers and to file those papers. I know it's tedious. Also, if you're a teacher, let me know how you grade and file those papers. If you do it immediately like I do, or if you wait until the end of the week, just let me know your process of grading and filing your papers and organizing them as well. Now, when I first started teaching, I would actually wait until the end of the week to grade the papers at home, and then I would bring them back. I would bring them back organized, and then I would just put them in my file cabinet. I didn't really like that style or that way. After a while, I realized, wait a minute, if I'm not grading the papers immediately, then I'm not alerted to any type of skill that my students would not have mastered, if that makes sense. So like if I don't grade it immediately, if I wait a week or two or have a delay, then I also have a delay in realizing or understanding that my students may have missed or not mastered a certain skill. So what I try to do is I just grade them right away, and then I put the grade in the system so the parents can see the grades, and I tell the students their grades as well, even though they're kindergarten. I tell them their grades, and then I go ahead and put those papers in that file cabinet and shut it. I'm like, I don't want to see it until a couple of weeks, until I'm ready to actually organize them and file them away. Now in kindergarten, at least at my school, kindergartners do not get your typical like A, B, C, D, F grades. They get either an E for excellent, a G for good, an S for satisfactory, an M for like moderate improvement, and a U for unsatisfactory. So when they get in first grade is when they start getting the A, B, C, D, and F grades. Also in pre-K, did you know, I did not know this and realize this, but pre-K students, at least at my school, do not get grades. They do not get grades. They get papers sent home letting parents know like how they're doing overall, but they don't get any grades. So that pre-K teacher doesn't have to sit for hours and hours keying in grades for their students across those subject areas. I didn't know that. Did you know that? Let me know. Okay guys, these are all the papers that I need to file. I have got 2 stacks of papers that I need to file. One is for 9 weeks worth of work, and the other is for another 9 weeks worth of work. How long do you think that it's going to take me to file these papers? Let's see, here we go. I'm gonna take you along my organizing and filing journey. All right, guys, I have got my students' work separated into 2 stacks or 2 piles. This pile is going to be math, and this pile is social studies and reading and science as well. So this is not all that I have to separate in order to organize. So essentially what I need to do is I need to have everyone's work kind of organized and compiled. So each student has 1 pile of work so that I can file them in my file cabinet over there. So I've got another big stack sitting at my desk, but I think I'm gonna start off with this stack. I'm not looking forward to it. Now I do have a student aide. He helps me with so much in the classroom. He comes twice a week into my classroom when during school, obviously, when my students are here, and he helps me out with just if I need errands run, going to the library, just different things. I even have him work with students. They love him. But unfortunately, he is not able to touch any student work. Anything that's graded, which totally makes sense from an ethical kind of perspective, he's not able to look and see student grades. So, because let me tell you, if he was able to organize this for me, I would have him do this every week for me so that I wouldn't have to touch this. But unfortunately, he cannot. So, okay, I'm gonna get started. I'm kind of, not wanting to do it. I'm kind of dragging it out. as you can see, my clothes are different. It's a different day from when I first, thought I was gonna start off with this project. But okay, all right, I'm gonna focus. I'm gonna get this done. I think it's gonna take me 30 minutes. We'll see. Hopefully it's less than that, but we'll see. For this stack of papers, 30 minutes, y'all. It is now it's 4:07. It's 4:07. Okay, I'm gonna get started. Stay tuned. Let's see. Okay guys, it took me 20 minutes just to get the reading and the social studies and science papers organized and to have them in their own student piles. 20 minutes. This is trash. I still have got this math pile to go. I still have the other pile at my desk to go, and I'm still not done. Right now it's about 4:30, but it took me 20 minutes just to get this organized. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this home with me to finish this project, because every time I open up my drawer, these papers have been just laughing. Every time I open my drawer, they're like, ha ha ha, it's not done, you're not done, you still have to file us. When are you gonna file us? When are you gonna file us, Shay? And I'm just like, oh my gosh. And I just close the drawer. So I think I'm going to just take all this home and get this done at home. Plus, I don't have my phone charger. Yeah, so I won't be able to film it. So I think I'm going to take it home, and I have some homework. The teacher has homework to do. So I do have some other work I need to do for school, but I'm gonna do it. I don't want to do it. I don't know, can you tell I'm stalling? I'm like stalling. I'm like, I could do it later. Okay, so I'm gonna wrap this up and take it home. I'm gonna get this pile done. I can commit to this. I'm going to get this pile done, and I'm going to get the other huge pile done as well. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take it home, I'm going to get it done, I'm going to film it and show you, and we're going to see how long it's going to take for me to get all of this done. It is going to happen. Alrighty guys, thanks for sticking with me along this part of the journey, and we'll pick it up at my house with me finishing up the rest. Alrighty guys. Okay guys, so it took me 10 minutes to complete the math portion of the filing or the organizing. In the classroom, it took me 20 minutes to organize the reading and 10 minutes in my room to organize the math portion. Now, I still have another pile that is behind me, and you're probably wondering, why am I not putting both piles together? Like, why am I separating this out, making this longer than what it seems to be? Or than what it needs to be, really. And the reason is that I have 2 different 9 weeks worth of work. So this and the work that I did, or the compiling that I did in my classroom, that is for 1 9 weeks. And then the stack that I still have to do is for another 9 weeks. So when I file my papers, I actually have each 9 weeks like separated out in their own little section. So it took me 10 minutes to do the math here. It took me 20 minutes to do the reading and the social studies and the science in my room. So altogether, that was 30 minutes just to kind of organize and compile this. Now, I'm going to go ahead and gem clip or paper clip these together and merge them with my the reading. And so on tomorrow or even the next day, I'll get them actually inside of the file folder. So altogether 30 minutes for this pile. Alrighty, let me go ahead and get this gem clip or paper clip, gem clip. I'm dating myself, right? It's like the old way of saying it. But let me go ahead and paper clip it and then compile both piles together, and then I'll start on the next pile. Yay! It's done. Hooray! You all, this stack is for this 9 weeks of worth of work. This stack is for my former or last 9 weeks worth of work. I've got these 2 stacks of papers. They are organized and they're ready to be filed. Thank goodness. It took me altogether 1 hour and 45 minutes to get all of this organized and ready to get filed. And up next, I'm going to get them inside of their proper files with their student's name written on it. So I'll have the student work all together. And this will be done, at least for now. It'll be done for now. There's going to be more papers piling up. Even today, I gave a graded assignment. So already I've got a new pile getting ready to get stacked up. But at least these 2 will be done and they'll stop laughing at me, mocking me. Alrighty, I'm gonna go ahead and file these. We'll see how long it's gonna take, and this project will be over. Thank goodness. Thanks for watching so far. Thanks for hanging with me while I'm doing this.
Hooray! Hooray!
Well, you guys, that is it. I have my bag on my shoulder. I have my keys in my hand. I am ready to end for today. It took me 32 minutes to go ahead and get all those papers organized into my students' files. So altogether, it took me over 2 hours to organize and to file that student work. Now you can really understand and see why I don't like to do it. Listen, if you all have any tips for me, look, don't be too harsh, but if you have some tips for me on where you think I can streamline this process, or if you're a teacher yourself and you do it a little differently and it seems to work better for you, please let me know, because I hate to file papers or organize papers and then file them. I'll grade right away. Like I said before, I will let my students know their grades. I'll be able to address any skills that I need to remediate right away because I grade, but that filing, All right, y'all, I'm gonna take my coughing self on home and take some medicine. And like I said, it has been another rewarding day, another rewarding week with these little kiddos. They're just learning by leaps and bounds, really. Honestly, I get so much joy out of teaching them and watching them learn and watching them grow. So I am headed home, gonna hit this light. Actually, these 2 lights. And it is Shay, and I am out. Y'all don't see I have the deuces signed up because I'm going home with my coughing self. See you guys next time. This is Shay from the Learning Project.